Hi, this is Mark Oelze once again with the PLEDGEtalk Learning Community and a Tuesday tune-up communication tip. Well, today is February 22nd, the year 2022. Quite interesting when you look at it in an abbreviated format, 22222. Well, that got me thinking, wondering, is there a meaning to the number 2? So I looked it up on Google, of course, and here's what I found. The first thing is, it says the numerology number 2 is known to numerologists as a supremely feminine force, one that represents both grace and power. Interesting. It's cooperative, always aiming to bring peace and balance back to a relationship or a situation. Oh, that's kind of cool, I thought. Next line was, good things come in pairs. Yeah. 2 is the number of balance, but also the number of conflict and opposition. Ooh, okay. Then the next line is, the meaning of the number 2 in the Bible conveys the meaning of a union. Interestingly enough, in Genesis chapter 2, we see that there's a man and a woman, Adam and Eve, though 2 in number are made to be 1. So interesting thoughts about the number 2. Well, what does that have to do with communication? Well, the closest type of communication is between 2 people, and the closest or the smallest number of people that can have conflict is 2 people. And we want to, at the core level, learn how to be at peace, take 2, and even in marriage, experience oneness. So, couple quick thoughts. Last week, I started a new series on a description of love as found in the Bible, in a part of the Bible, it's a part of the Bible called 1 Corinthians. There's a description that's probably the best description I've ever seen about love. And since I often talk about PLEDGEtalk, the ultimate goal of PLEDGEtalk is learn how to communicate well in love to each other. So I'm always wanting to think through, what does love look like? Well, last week I talked about the idea that love is patient. And this video, I want to talk about love is kind. That's the second word that is used in this description on love. Love is kind. Well, we can think in terms of, in general, there is, we can greet someone with a smile. That's kindness. We can be quick to help someone who's in need. That's also an act of kindness. We can do the unexpected for someone to encourage them. My wife is so good at this. We had some friends over last night, and she knew that one of the guys that was over was going to soon have a birthday. And so she bought a cake, and we celebrated his life and sang happy birthday to him. It's my wife just showing kindness. Well, then there is kindness in the way we relate. This has everything to do with PLEDGEtalk. We talk about the idea of pausing to not interrupt. That is kindness. We talk about listening to understand. We all want to be heard and known and understood. And when we do this, it shows kindness. We can show kindness also by echoing and validating what another person says. When we do that sincerely, it's disarming, and it is an act of kindness. On the flip side, I've spoken with a number of good men who don't want to talk when they're angry because they don't want to be unkind. I've heard women say that they're not trying to be unkind when they speak of frustrations in a marriage. They want simply to be a force that brings them closer to oneness. So sometimes, even in difficult situations, if we can see something as an act of kindness, that can help us in the moment. So I want to suggest this week, practice being kind. It's such an important part of the healthy culture between us and our relationships. It does away with division so that we might experience oneness in marriage. and peace in our relationships. I have this neighbor who's one of the kindest men I know. He's always offering to help. I can't ever imagine being in conflict with him because it's terribly difficult to be at odds with someone who is really kind. That's your tip for today and this week. Practice kindness in general and in all of your communication with those who matter most in your life, and really everyone. And that's it for today. I'm Mark Oelze once again with the Pledge Talk Learning Community. Bye-bye.